receiving higher than normal call volume. Please hold the line. A representative will be with you shortly. We appreciate your call.
Yeah. If you appreciated my call, you would have put me on hold for 45 minutes.
It's so frustrating!
Time Warner Cable, how may I help you?
Yeah, you can help us by telling me why I can't get online for over an hour now.
Yeah, so sorry about that. Everybody's been calling about it.
What's happening?
Oh, well, although our service is fully capable of handling mass amounts of data packets and transfers, we ran into a binary DOS, which is just completely out of our control.
What the hell does that mean?
Kim Kardashian's ass broke the internet.
Tonight on TMI, very special 100th episode, Glee gets a spin-off, Nikki gets apologetic, Interstellar gets more confusing, and the internet becomes a utility. All that and special guest Dot Marie Jones tonight on TMI.
There's 100 shows, you guys. That's amazing. So you must have something really special planned for tonight, right?
Nope, not really.
You must have like a musical guest or singing and dancing about making 100 episodes. Like maybe a special guest star.
We got you.
So you guys make like 100 original shows, and you got nothing special for this week.
Oh, Jesus, Dot, we have to do another one of these freaking shows next week. Get off our back.
It's best if we can blow our load in one show.
Yeah. They tend to do that.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, I mean, what about us? I mean, we're back, right?
Oh, yeah, Dot. Everyone you see on stage tonight was part of the original cast 2 years ago.
Speaking of the original cast, I remember when we did the first show back in 1930.
Stop, Steve, while you're ahead.
So wait, you guys are all part of the original cast, huh?
Yeah.
So then what, you all left to do bigger and better things?
Yeah, I mean, I work at UPS now. They got great
I am currently writing for CBS. It's diversity program, which is an internship where there's no money. And then I don't want you to think I got it because I'm a woman or because I'm a lesbian. It's because I lied and said I was black.
Oh, yeah.
I'm This is a class?
Well, we've never been accused of having class before.
All right, so Paper Magazine's cover photo of Kim Kardashian's massive ass was one of the biggest things on the internet last week.
Yeah, apparently she said she did it for free because she wanted to work with Jean-Paul Goudet, who photographed it.
I bet you had to use a wide-angle lens.
Fuck off, Ray.
You guys figure that even with all the romance on Downton Abbey, they still actually never really touch because it's historically accurate.
Wow. I just thought it was because they were all British.
And the lawyer ruins the end.
Did you hear that PBS got the exclusive rights to air the Miami Book Club?
Whoa.
Book Fair.
How did they land that gig, though?
C-SPAN was busy.
You guys, happy Transgender Awareness Month.
Thank you. Already? Get out of town. Feels like was inanimate object fucking week just the other day.
And before you know it, it's going to be Hermaphrodite Tuesday.
All right, kids, come on.
Why do we always have to sit at the table? Why can't Dad do it once in a while?
Well, because, dear, your dad works very hard to provide for us, and it's the least we can do.
Dad's home! Breathing like that makes it all worthwhile.
Evening, dear. Dinner's ready.
Oh, and what fantastic concoction have you whooped up for us tonight?
Oh, goulash.
Oh boy, my favorite.
Dad. So in history today, there was this pop quiz, and everyone's like, oh no, I didn't study. And I was like, oh man, I did. I know everything. And then they were like, oh no, I'm going to fail. And I was all like, oh, I'm going to do really good. And I'm
Dipper, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I have something very important to tell you.
Is it about our quiz of his poison?
No, not tonight.
Well, what is it, sweetheart?
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, November is Transgender Awareness Month.
No.
No, well, it is. Oh. It is, and it got me thinking, and I learned some very important things about myself. And, well, this may come as a shock to all of you, but today I realized that I am a woman trapped in a man's body.
No, Dad. No. What?
No, I'm sorry, Dipper, but I can no longer hide from the truth.
Darling, are you sure? Is this just a phase like that week that you like talking?
Oh, I wish it was, but sadly, I think no. I'm sure. This is who I am. I have the look and feel of a man, but I have the heart, the soul, and the desires of a woman.
No, Dad, not you!
I'm sorry, son. I've always known.
You haven't had time in Palm Springs?
Probably.
Oh, God.
Honey, well, it started out innocently enough. I noticed how much more I enjoyed peeing sitting down. Well, it was just little things, little things here and there, like how much I enjoyed the smell of Downy fabric softener. Well, how I cried during those ASPCA commercials, and then Charlie Rose. And then, well, just things, little things upon little things. And finally, I can no longer avoid the truth. The truth, Dad! The truth, son! That your father no longer appreciates vagina! No, honey, no.
Not even my vagina!
Your vagina will always have a very special place in my heart. Like an old pair of socks that you got in college, and then they're just kind of worn out and they got holes in them, but still keep you warm on a snowy winter night.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you. Thank all of you. Thank you for letting me be who I am. A loving husband, a proud father. And a man who has died inside because he was born with a penis!
Oh, we love you, Dad!
Oh, I love you too, Dipper. But please, could you maybe call me Sally going forward? It's just a thing I'm trying.
Okay, Sally. We'll call you Sally.
Oh, that's just great. Hey, listen, why don't we eat? Okay? So, Dipper, you were saying something about a quiz.
Oh, yeah. So today in history class, there's this pop quiz, and everyone's like, oh no, I didn't study. And I was like, oh man, I did, because I know everything about history.
Well, I can't wait to get that goulash.
Like, oh man.
All right, this is going to be the highest scene down in history, okay? We got passion, romance, and the long-awaited kiss between you, Lady Mary, and the man replacing your dead husband, Lord Gillingham, okay?
Oh, it'll be wonderful. I can't wait.
Jolly good.
Fantastic. All right, let's get our places, and camera rolling, sound speed, action.
Oh, Lord Gillingham, I've longed for this day since our walk in the countryside.
As have I, Lady Mary, as have I. If you would permit, I would allow.
That would be most agreeable.
Hold it, cut it right there.
Absolutely not. No.
Excuse me, I'm the director here. What are you doing?
Yes, I'm an historical expert hired by PBS to make sure everything is in complete historical, accurate depiction. And that was not.
Sorry, I don't understand. They were kissing. That's what people do. They kiss, they make babies, how we have the world today.
But are we filming in today's time? No. And back then there would be a period of diseases like scurvy and rickets and chlamydia of the foot. Exactly, you don't even know that it existed. How about horny times of barely touch, let alone kiss? Redo the scene.
All right, fine. What would you suggest then?
If you could just separate a little, please. Separate a little bit more. Go ahead.
Come on, this is ridiculous.
Just a little further. You know, how about you just keep on walking and I'll tell you when to stop. Go ahead. Right. And perfect. Beautiful.
Okay, fine. Let's do the scene from here. Places and action.
Oh, Lord Gillingham, I've longed for this day since our walk in the countryside.
What? Clean up!
Oh, Lord Gillingham, I've longed for this day since our walk in the countryside.
As have I! Lady Mary! As have I! If you would permit! If you would allow me to!
That would be most agreeable!
Alright, and cut!
I don't know about anyone else, but I am horny.
We now return to the Charlie Rose Show.
Welcome back to the program. I'm Charlie Rose. Here with me is photographer Jean-Paul Godet, who so famous took a picture of Kim Kardashian's ass.
Hello.
Jean-Paul, why Kim Kardashian? Why her ass?
It's simple. That's because the ass is the soul. Now, you don't really know somebody until you've seen their ass. So I don't take pictures of asses. I take pictures of people.
I thought the eyes were wins to the soul.
Have you ever fucked anyone in the eyes?
No. Wait. Yes.
You've been watching the Charlie Rose Show.
Mom! The internet is still so freaking slow. When is it going to be fixed?
I don't know, honey. The Department of the Internet's supposed to come today.
Maybe you should try reading a book.
Ew, shut up, Dad. You're stupid.
They come. I feel like someone might be at the door. Well, there's not.
I told her to fix it and she didn't do it.
Hey, man, we're from the Department of the Internet.
I've been waiting on you guys all day.
Sorry, we've been trying to play catch up all week. We had a main bust over there on Hillcrest and we've been busting our butts to get it fixed.
Yeah. Netflix streams all over the place. You got yourself your House of Cards. You got yourself your Archer. You got yourself your How I Got Your Mother. Whatever. You know.
And don't even let me talk about the Gilmore Girls.
You know what? Maybe if people spent more time reading books instead of watching the internet flicks, the world would be a better place.
Oh, dry up, Hal. Anyways, our internet has been so slow.
Yeah, my Snapchats are like not snappy at all.
Yeah, well, we took a look and you got a major blockage. Major.
There's an unbelievable amount of babysitter porn stuck in the tube.
That's interesting. Love it. No.
Sorry. What's babysitter porn?
Well, ma'am, it's where a hot young girl is falls asleep after the kids go to bed. And then the dad comes home from poker night. He's had a few drinks, and then the babysitter professes her love for him, and then, well, you know.
Sometimes the wife watches too.
Wow. Thank you for explaining that.
Ma'am, we are the public internet.
You know what I bet did this? I bet my son did this. He is so girl crazy right now. Shay, get down here.
Bye, Patch.
Did you download babysitter pornography in order to learn how to have sex with a girl?
Jane, it's okay if you did. You admit it.
I'm gay, you know this. I told you this. All the ladies love him. Yeah, so do the mom. I hope he doesn't get one of them pregnant.
Be a real lady killer then. Lock him up.
Hey, Patch.
He is, I've seen it.
Well, ma'am, I think what your son is trying to tell you is that he's gay.
Yeah, I bet.
Is this true? Tell us these things. We're your parents. We love you.
Oh,
I know, Betch. I'm gay, okay?
thank you for resolving this family issue for us.
You do, ma'am. We are public entity.
Just doing our job.
Well, how long is it going to take to get this internet fixed anyway?
Maybe a month.
Maybe 2.
What if I give you $100? Do you guys accept bribes?
Ma'am, we are the public unit.
So yes, we do.
Okay, great. Here you go. Always have it in my pocket.
There you go.
We're also the public utility.
Oh, that's
We are public utility.
But we're also doing
I don't pay attention to the government.
Just as long as you get our web flick all fixed up, we'll be okay with it. What do you say in the meantime? We go out for a family ding-ding.
I can't, I'm babysitting.
Welcome to PBS's coverage of the 2014 Miami Book Fair, brought to you by grants from Texaco and viewers like you. We'll be back with more exciting coverage of the 2014.
So, what else you guys got?
Well, Lauren Hutton, a former model, has actually been accused of having massive amounts of plastic surgery.
Yeah, Lauren responded saying she looks that good because of her use of coconut oil.
Coconut oil. Is that what the kids are calling plastic surgery nowadays? Hey, you know, speaking of Lauren Hutton, I remember when she hosted the show back in 1980.
Not now, And I guess, yeah, Nicki Minaj has actually been in the news. She's getting a lot of flack for having Nazi images in her newest video.
Yo, first you complained about her badonkadonk on video, now she can't be showing love to the Nazis? Damn, son! Get off of sister's back, y'all!
So, who here has seen Interstellar? Oh, anybody understand it?
No, I did not.
I guess Interstellar makes less sense than Matthew McConaughey's career renaissance.
Fuck off, honestly.
So anyway, this news says study came out that said that more and more couples are waiting to introduce their significant others to their families, either at the wedding or even after the vows.
Why would they do that?
This isn't really a good idea. I'm not sure if we should do this.
Brian, stop. I've been waiting to meet your family for months.
I know. There's a reason for that. They're not like any other family.
I think everybody says that about their family. Come on, come on.
Hello, Mom. Hi.
There he is. What's the matter? Two grown-up, dog-year-old man? Get over here.
Oh my God! Are you eating?
Yes, I'm eating.
Oh.
Hey, leave the boy alone, right? He's eating. He's eating.
Just worry someone isn't feeding you
It's
properly.
okay, guys. You are being rude. Okay. This is my girlfriend Jennifer.
Hi, it is a pleasure to meet you guys. Ryan has said such good things.
This is it?
Could have done better.
I'm sorry, what?
I am sorely disappointed.
I think she's a man.
They're not saying anything. You know what, guys? Why don't you just give us some time alone?
Okay then, since women in sketch comedy are only portrayed as housewives and or sex freaks, I'm gonna go to the kitchen, masturbate, and check on dinner.
I'm gonna go watch her do it.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that.
Sorry for what?
My parents, they mumble a lot and they say a lot of mean things under their breath. It's weird. I can't explain it.
Dinner's almost ready.
Ah! Hope you like pot roast.
Oh boy.
Is everything all right?
I'm actually a vegetarian. I'm sorry, I'm surprised Ryan didn't say anything to you.
Everyone hates
Mom!
I'm so sorry. I'm getting over this cold. You understand, don't you, Jennifer? You filthy bitch.
That's right.
You know what? We can't stay and eat. We have a long drive ahead of us, so let's just
Come on! What do you do? Eat and run? We haven't seen you in months, champ.
Yeah, Ryan, I'm fine. I'm fine. All right.
Let's go and sit down. Come on. Sit down at the table.
All right. So, Jennifer, tell us, what is it that you do?
Oh, I'm actually a bank teller.
Nazi.
Yeah.
She's actually going back to get her master's this fall.
Oh, that's nice.
Very nice.
For what?
For business.
Oh, business. Why don't you just kill yourself?
You're going to be barren for life.
Hey, there's a little snot. How's it going, bro?
Yeah, this is Earl. This is my big.
What's up?
Yeah, this is my big masculine brother. Earl, this is my girlfriend.
Who gets on the table? What's up? How's it going, man? Fucking hot.
Hey, whoa, back the fuck off, bro.
Whoa, why? I was just saying, I'm gonna put it in a bud.
That is enough, all of you. I don't understand why you do this, why you say things under your breath and say it to my face. I'm an adult and I can take it. And no matter what you say, it doesn't change the way that I feel about Ryan. I love him. Fuck all of you.
And now, a public service announcement from Nicki Minaj.
Listen up. Recently, I, Nicki Minaj, was accused of being a Nazi lover because of some images in my new video only. Firstly, let me state for the record, Nicki is not down with Dolph Hitler. Hitler ain't my boo. I don't even have a Hitler stash down there because I don't want anybody accusing me of being racially insensitive to the Jews that go down there. Seriously, I give big ups to them Jews. Nicki loves her some Jews. Example, my manager's a Jew, my lawyer's a Jew, all the motherfuckers that work under my agents are Jews, and my agent is a big Jew. And lastly, if I hated Jews, how come I sound like a black Joan Rivers? Information, Nicki Minaj hates Hitler, loves Jews. Peace.
That was a public service announcement from Nicki Minaj.
Okay. The one problem with this mission is that because this planet is so close to the black hole, it suffers from extreme time dilation.
Which means?
Which means that for every hour we spend down there, 7 years will pass up here.
We have no choice. If we don't go now, then all of Miller's work was for nothing.
All right, Marty, you realize if you go down there, you may be alone for a long time, for years.
It'll give me time to catch up on my research. And also watch a lot of Law and Order.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Marty, we're back. Marty,
where are you?
Hey, welcome back. How's the mission?
Marty, are you okay?
Yeah, what?
You just look really old.
Yeah, like you guys said, time dilation.
We were only down there for 15 minutes.
You forgot the thumb drive, so we came right back.
Hey, don't worry about it. I forget things all the time. Hey, is it chilly in here? I'm gonna go get a blanket.
Are you sure your calculations were correct?
I ran them dozens of times. He should only be 2 years older.
This guy's 50 if he's a day.
Hey, anybody hungry? I'm just about to put on some cream of wheat. Why, how about a fig Newton? So on Fig Newton, I know you got a sweet tooth. All right, hey, that's more for me. Hey, where did I leave my reading glasses?
Should we go back down there?
No way, if we do it, at this rate, we come back, he's gonna be dead.
Hey, are you guys gonna say anything?
What?
You missed my 29th birthday?
Right. Happy 29th birthday, Marty.
Well, it's a great party. I mean, the computer up playing backgammon till almost 10 o'clock.
Marty, something's wrong.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll be right back.
You guys didn't tell me my hair was all messed up. I could have combed it or something. What the hell?
Man, this is a pretty crazy movie.
Hi, I'm Lauren Hutton. I was a model in the 90s. Nowadays, people are always asking me questions like, Lauren, how can I give back? What can I do to help? And my personal favorite, who the hell are you? What if I told you you could do so much by giving so little? Well, you can. For only 35 cents per day, you can give a child in need coconut oil. What is coconut oil? It's coconut extract. It's completely useless, much like my modeling career. But it can be helpful. Like for Miguel here. Miguel! Miguel is so poor that he sometimes has to choose between eating and drinking water. Please help me. Now, Miguel, I'm filming an infomercial. For only 35 cents, which is practically the cost of a cup of coffee 40 years ago. Give Miguel the one thing he truly needs. Coconut oil.
The fuck is this?
Miguel's not the only one. Hey, Rodrigo! Rodrigo is a drug mule to pay off his father's debts.
I have cocaine in mi culo.
I've been there and done that, Rodrigo. For only 35 cents, you can give Rodrigo a fresh batch of coconut oil so so he can use it on the things he truly needs to survive, like his skin, and his teeth, and his spirit. I used coconut pulp to rid my body of toxins that were created from the stress of being a model once. How come use it, Rodrigo, to rid your body of toxins and the stress of carrying around dangerous drugs and running from the law? You're welcome.
I eat this.
Whatever you want. Let's not forget Maria. Tell us about yourself.
My clitoris has been removed, so I cannot experience the sexual pleasure.
That's great. Here, have some coconut oil. A nice person in LA sent it to you to rid your body of all the problems that you're having. Yeah, that's enough.
Take me with you.
Aren't they adorable? So what are you waiting for? Donate today and send coconut oil to these people. Donate today. Cut. Okay.
Hey, do you love Glee? Well, then get ready for the spin-off. Coming to Fox this fall, it's LAUSD Glee. It's just like the old Glee, but instead it takes place in a Los Angeles inner-city public school. With Matthew Morrison returning as Glee Club Director, Master Schuster.
Hey, I'm sorry I'm late. All the streets are goddamn permanent parking. Do you have a lot I can park in or something?
Do the kids get books? The answer is no, Mr. Schuster.
Oh, Jesus. I've been shot!
Yeah, that'll happen. First one always hurts the most, trust me. In any case, here's your syllabus. Alright. Oh, and we don't have any money to pay you, so we're paying you in tacos.
I can't live on tacos.
If the entire country of Mexico can, so can you.
I don't go to college.
He's our brightest student. Oh, that's the bell. You don't want to be late for your first class now. If you're stuck in the hallways after the classes start, the lost ones get you.
But Mr. Schuster will find out that directing Glee Club at this high school will be a little different.
Hey, everyone. I'm your new Glee... I'm your new Glee Club director.
Trying to get my girlfriend pregnant home, shut the fuck up!
I think I stuck in my panties.
Oh, hey, stop smoking weed.
No thanks.
Hey, who the hell are you?
I just got transferred here from Los Angeles Arts Academy.
Hold on. Arts Academy? Does that mean you sing?
Kind of. I'm a soprano and I have perfect pitch. Just a small town girl. In a lonely world.
She took the bit. We're gonna take this school back.
It's just a city boy. Born and raised in South Detroit. No!
He's not alone as a familiar face shows up.
Oh my God, Coach Beef! What the hell are you doing here?
Well, I got the pink slip from William McKinley, and so I loaded up my flannel shirts and my out-of-date but still very comfortable footwear, and all of my Indigo DVDs. No, don't even ask. And I moved out to East LA, and I teach you.
Hey, give us tacos.
But there's also a downside. We live in constant fear of danger.
How do you deal with it?
I carry a gun. No. I carry a gun.
Oh, okay, cool.
God, with a little elbow grease and a whole lot of ammo, Mr. Schuster is about to leave his mark.
Hey, students! Congrats to the happy parents. Happened so fast. Hey, students, who here is all about that bass? Because I know we are.
Shut up.
Any of you fuckers want to say anything else? Billy here just got me high as fuck. That's what I thought. Hit it.
Because you know I'm all about that.
LAUSD Glee, coming to Fox.
We now return to PBS's continuing coverage of the 2014 Miami Book Fair, brought to you by a grant from Alcoa and viewers like you. We'll be back with more exciting coverage of the 2014 Miami Book Fair.
What else?
Before we do any more, because I just want to say I'm a huge fan of your work. I mean, your work has changed my life.
Oh, wow. Was it that one story? I bet it was that one episode arc I did on the critically acclaimed series Pepper Dennis.
That was so good, but no, even better. It was when you played Bull Dyke #1 in National Lampoon's Cattle Call.
That came out?
Oh, straight to video. But I mean, speaking of coming out, I don't even think I would come out if I didn't see that movie.
That movie made you gay.
Oh, God. Oh, no, I was born gay. But it will be that movie.
Yeah, National Lampoon Found and Wilder still gives me a chubby.
Yeah. Hey, you know, speaking of chubby, I remember when Kirstie Alley hosted TMI back in 1988. You guys wrote that sketch.
Not now, Steve.
Did you guys hear that NBC's adding new crossover storylines to their 2015 lineup?
Yeah, it's part of their new Double the Crap Thursdays. That's right.
Hey guys, you know, for over 100 episodes, we've had many funny women grace the stage at TMI. Briana, Janel, Maya,
Patricia, Kimberly, Nahreen, Afton, so many others, like that weird girl with boobs.
And over the course of 100 episodes, every actress has appeared in an all-ladies sketch written by a straight man or our favorite, self-hating gay man.
TMI now presents one of those sketches.
I'm having such a bad day.
Oh my god, is it your period?
No.
Is it because you like couldn't get your hair read?
No. Are you sure it's not your period? No. Then I got nothing.
Yeah.
morning and I realized all I want to be is a stay-at-home mom instead of working my ass off every day.
Why don't you do it then?
Because I never have a home, or kids, or a husband. It's the nigga. No.
I like have all of that.
I know.
So sorry I'm late, ladies. I was busy waxing my vagina.
Absolutely, because we love waxing our vaginas every day without any sort of repercussion.
Where's Patricia? I think she's taking something vaginally.
So, we need some Chardonnay, huh? Mama needs the pain to go away.
What's your name?
My name's Alan. I want to know if you want to sign up for our benefits program where you could pay from the comfort of your own seat if you wanted to do so.
Sydney's back.
We want Chardonnay.
Yeah, Alan, do you have a home and a high sperm count for you?
I do.
Yeah, and some Chardonnay. Lots of it. Time for Nahreen?
I'm drinking iced tea.
Only because Alan hasn't brought you any Chardonnay yet, goddammit, I'm not drinking it alone!
Enough! Sorry I'm late, you guys. My vagina is just... Do I have to do this line?
Say the goddamn line.
My vagina's getting crazy tonight.
That has been an all-girl show. And that was an all-girl sketch written by a straight guy or self-hating gay man. But this spring on About a Boy.
Marcus's father's back in town and he's teaching him how to play baseball.
Baseball? What's he going to teach him to do? Guilt trip the ball out of the stadium?
I think it's great that Marcus is playing this shoulder. Oh, here we go. Hello, how can I help you?
Hi, I'm Detective Olivia Benson, and this is my partner, Detective Nick Amara. Do you have a child by the name of Marcus Bowen?
Yes, that's my son.
What's the little knucklehead up to now?
He was found dead this afternoon by the teacher. There was also some evidence of sexual trauma that happened prior to death. Like a lot.
This spring, About a Boy teams up with Law & Order Special Victims Unit because apparently this is what NBC programming has become now.
So, ladies, you are reading for the role of Bull Dyke #1. Just stand shoulder to shoulder. Go ahead and state your name.
Hi, I'm Candace Johnson.
Dot Jones.
Butch McDikerson.
Real name?
Yeah, it's a family name.
Okay. Moving on. So why don't we just improvise a line of dialogue, something a Bull Dyke might say.
Okay, I like women.
How do I get a VIP membership at the Home Depot?
You ever have a ball gag in your mouth?
Again, but this time, let's not ask any questions.
I am gonna sex the ladies.
I'm gonna build a Harley with my own 2 hands.
I'm gonna shove this ball gag in your mouth. You're gonna like it.
All right, Candace, thank
thank you so much for coming out. I'm just not seeing bull dyke in you. You know, here you go.
I told my agent I wasn't right for this.
Yeah. All right, Dot and Butch. I like what you're giving me. You're giving me something. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but whatever it is, give me more of that.
Gotcha. You want a dyke off.
Okay, you're welcome. I don't think I'm comfortable with all that.
What's the matter? Afraid a real lesbian's gonna show you up?
I just don't think I need to be doing.
Oh, need to be wasting your time, because I'm the only real stud. Real stud in this I'm the only real stud in this room.
It's just a roll.
Yeah, my role. Pack up your purse and go get your nails done, because Daddy's taking this home.
Well, I think we have our bull dyke number one.
Why don't you give me a call if you ever want your girlfriend to see how a real top does it?
Why don't you shut up and go sit the fuck down? Because when I'm done with you, you're going to be crawling out of here on all fours wishing you were straight. The taste of fear.
No, you got the part.
We now return to PBS's continuing coverage of the 2014 Miami Book Fair, brought to you by a grant from the Gianvecchio Foundation and viewers like you.
Do you have the English language version of this?
That concludes our coverage of the 2014 Miami Book Fair. Join us again tomorrow for 12 hours of continuous coverage.
What other stories you guys got?
Big Hero 6 beat out Interstellar at the box office last week.
Whoa, I think the last time a fat guy beat a skinny guy in the movies was Laurel and Hardy.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of Laurel and Hardy, I remember when we were planning our very first show, we were trying to decide who the guest would be. It was going to be maybe Laurel and Hardy, or Fatty Arbuckle, or Clara Bow. Naturally, I voted for Clara Bow. I do like the younger ladies.
Younger ladies? How old are you, Steve?
Well, sadly, you know, we didn't land any of them.
So who do we get, Steve?
Don't encourage him, Gilbert.
Am I too late?
You can't stop him now.
Our booker at the time actually got us the guy who did the commercials for Chesterfield cigarettes. Boy, were those smooth.
The guest, Steve, the guest was smooth?
No, the cigarettes. Yeah, you know, I think we might have been disappointed getting such a low-rent guest for our very first show, but you know, we were about to do a free show for maybe 60 people, so disappointment wasn't exactly a new concept for us. I tell you, when I think of all the great guests we've had since that first show. Miss Kentucky, 1956. And then the voice of Mr. Ed. Grandpa Munster, Al Lewis. Hey, I
I remember when Jimmy Stewart hosted the show, and he found out we didn't have enough money to pay him, so he comes running up to me after the show. You go fuck your mother. That was a good time. Yeah, of course, you know, we had some lean years when the guests were a little iffy. You know, we had the guy who kind of sort of looked like Charles Bronson. That midget from Fantasy Island, no, not Tattoo, a much less famous midget. And I always remember the good times. You know, just going out after the show, cutting a rug with some dame. Hanging out with Dutch and Slick and Elmer, Porky, Tough Tony, Joey Big Head, all the guys. Hey, you look at me just going on and on and on. Like, I just want to say, I love doing the show with you kids. You know, I hope we get to do another 100 years.
Years, Steve, shows.
Oh, what?
100 shows, not 100 years.
Yeah, that too. Hey, Doc. You've been a great guest, but we don't have any money to pay. That's what I figured. Yeah.
Hey, Steve, why don't we head backstage? I got some warm milk and a Reader's Digest waiting for you.
Sounds good. I don't want that to get cold. And I ain't talking about the milk.
Welcome to the Disney corporate offices. The chairman will be with you shortly.
Wonder what this is about, huh?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that we're in Bob Iger's office, though, right?
It would be cool if we were in Iger's office. If we were actually in his office, but we're not. Because in actuality, we're in a different office, and who the fuck wrote these lines? Noel Coward? You're in my office, mine!
Oh my gosh, that's not.
Wait, it can't be!
Is that Walt Disney's head?
Ding, ding, ding! We have a wiener! Although, to be honest, I haven't had one of those in years. But let me tell you, that hasn't stopped Walt Disney from pitch and woo. When it comes to that, all White needs is a tongue, an ability to disregard bodily fluid, and a very vivid imagination. I created fucking Fantasia, for crying out loud.
This is so weird.
Weird what, that you're talking to an animated head atop a cake plate thanks to the boys at Pixar?
That's exactly right.
Well, I think it's weird that you haven't. How's that tit for tat? Speaking of tits.
Well, as interesting as this is.
Well, hey, sweet cheeks. The only people that call me Walt are my family, friends, and the ladies I buff. At least the ladies that don't pay me to buff. They call me Mr. Disney, Mr. Disney's head, or the head, or the Latino ladies I used to pick up in Anaheim, they used to call me La Cabeza. I'm telling you, Walt Disney loves himself a slice of enchilada. And when I mean that, I mean... I'm sorry. It took me forever to grow this. What I meant to say is that enchilada, I mean, there's a great place called Luego's. It's down in Anaheim. You should go sometime. Tell Maury that Walt sent you. He's probably dead. Carrots! Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what? Sorry, Mr. Disney's head. Why did you bring us here?
Why does the rooster crow in the morning? Why does the salmon swim upstream? Why did I ever throw a pump into Ida Lupino? Yeah, sure, she was attractive, but it was the 40s, and she was Latina, and every time I think of her, I cough up a hairball. She couldn't shave. Why don't you question why?
Because we're journalists and we get paid to ask these crazy questions.
Okay, I'm sorry, stuttering Stanley. I didn't realize Gawker.com was considered journalism. I must have missed that hard-hitting expose about Blake Lively's baby bump.
All right, look, is there a reason you asked us here?
Yes, dipshit, there's a reason I asked.
Watch your tone.
No, you watch your tone. See, I actually forget, you know, when you're all head, you tend to have a lot on your mind. Yeah, me and the boys at Pixar have been working on that for months. Anyway, the reason why I called you here is because the success of my new movie, Big Hero 6, Disney's back on top, which is what I told to a young Hedy Lamarr. Actually, with that girl, Disney was usually on the bottom. What can I say? She used to shoot me right in the pooper. I was adventurous back then. I had just opened up Tokyo Disney and Country Bear Jamboree was fresh out of my mind. I don't know how I come up with these ideas either. Carrots! Please. Again?
So, Mr. Disney's head, you promised you would tell us about
boast. Boasting would be talking about how I banged out Esther Williams and Jean Harlow in one night, which I did thanks to a help from my good friend William Frawley. Yeah. Now you would think Fred Mertz couldn't fuck, but when it came to double teaming in Hollywood land, Fred Mertz could fuck. Speaking of which. Speaking of which, Jean Harlow, she always used to cuddle afterwards, or she'd want to cuddle. I'd say, Jean, you're not Betty Grable, won't be cuddling with you. I'm sure she was disappointed, but she was a Warner Brothers tart. She understood her place in the business. Carrots! Why is she doing this?
Why is your film so successful? I mean, you were up against stiff competition. Matthew McConaughey in Interstellar.
Interstellar. No, I don't need any help. I fucking made Mickey Mouse. No, Interstellar. That movie made as much sense as Rescuers Down Under. And that movie was about a bunch of mice traveling to Australia to solve a crime. Now, like I told Matthew McConaughey, I said, Matt, listen, Matty. It's going in my mouth! I said, Matty, you know, the girls love you when you take off your shirt. Don't go mucking it up with a movie that's just a really bad Twilight Zone episode. You know, speaking of Twilight Zone, it reminds me of one with me, Rod Serling, and Bob Cousy from the Boston Celtics. We're about to go down on these two broads we met at the Brown Derby. I looked at Rob and I said, I don't know if it's the Tom Collins they're talking, but you're lucky they don't let the blacks play in the NBA because you would lose a lot of pickup matches at the Y.
Alright, so you brought us here to boast about the success of Big Hero 6.
Yeah. You know, I'm just here to say that Disney, never count them out. It was like I was telling Gina Lollobrigida once. I said to Gina, who didn't expect me to get it up a second time, I said, Gina, never count Disney out. All I need is some time and a little help, and an air quote help, you just can't see it, because I don't have any hands. Anyway, a second later, I gave it to her real good. I fucking built the Matterhorn with my goddamn bare hands. You know the Jungle Cruise? That was a dream I had in an opium den. Fucking genius. Now get the fuck out of my office. I have a hot date with Gilligan's Island star Tina Louise. Sure, she may be 80 years old, but she still sure knows how to melt my coconut. And by that I mean she's very handy in the kitchen. Carrots!
You loved him in Sling Blade. Now 18 years later, Carl Childers is back. Yes, Carl is back, but now sing all the current hits you love on his new album, Sing Blade. And he doesn't just sing, Carl can also bust a rhyme and rap for you. It's Sing Blade, available now on iTunes and Google Play.
From the people who brought you the porn version of Interstellar, comes the epic tale of Dr. Stephen Hawking, a genius who overcomes his crippling disability in order to pound that ass. It's the porn version of The Theory of Everything. The theory of everything. I fucked.
Yo, Dr. Fucking, your scientific algorithms are the shit. How'd you come up with them?
Well, I just think of all the tail I'm going to get when I say something smart, and bang, there it is.
Oh, Dr. Fucking, you're saying that you get mad coochie from being smart?
Let's just say, I get more ass than a pew at Westminster Abbey.
Oh, Doc, fuck, that's too much ass.
Dr. Hawkins, can I have a word with you?
Surely, you may.
As your medical doctor, I have some startling news for you.
Is this about selfies being cancelled by ABC?
No, this is about your health. And selfies is technically still on the air. I mean, it's just on hiatus. You, however, have a crippling disease that is going to incapacitate you until you're just a little bit more knowledgeable.
That's nonsense! No show has ever come back from being put on hiatus!
Futurama!
Alright, that's one.
Family ad!
Alright, that's two, but what about this disease?
The theory of everything. I fucked. Is the uplifting story of one man who wouldn't let being a quadriplegic stop him from getting some stink on his hang-low.
Yeah. There, Dr. Fucking, don't strain yourself.
I was just trying to grab your cooter.
That's nice.
Dr. Hawkins, Stephen, I'm afraid your day of grabbing cooter is over.
Without my ability to bang, who am I?
You're a brilliant scientist who will teach humankind about space, time, and creation.
Well, all right, that's cool, but what about the banging? Can I use Viagra?
Sure, we can give a crippling man Viagra. We can't cure cancer or figure out how to make you walk ever again, but a stiff arm we can give you.
Then I can still do it.
Well, I'm not sure about that. Maybe. I mean, pretty soon you're going to be losing your voice. How are you going to be able to articulate your desire?
Speak. I want to get in there.
I'm not sure that's going to be possible.
I think it's impossible for a man with a woody.
The theory of everything. I fucked. Is a triumphant tale of one man's unwavering desire to hit that, no matter how long the odds.
Cheers to that! I don't know, ladies. Looks like slim chickens tonight.
Oh, there's got to be some outlook and lads that kind of shag.
Hey ladies, who's interested in the Big Bang? And I'm not talking about the theory.
Not at all. Yeah, what can a guy in a wheelchair do for us?
I'm Dr. Stephen Hawking, and I know everything about black holes, and more than enough about white ones.
The adult video news says if you're only going to see one film about a crippled scientist who likes to get laid, this is probably your best choice. While Rush Limbaugh proclaims men can't even ogle women any longer without some feminazi calling it rape, which has nothing to do with this movie, but it was a true funny quote, so he threw it in for shits and giggles.
You got it?
Okay, that's it right
Take it, baby. This is for you. Blocking fucking loads. Now you know how it's called.
Oh, yeah. That was amazing.
That was brilliant. That was the best ever.
No. Not till you make me the... Not... Now you know how us quads get freaky. Why don't you get me a sandwich, then make like an atom and split? No. Not till you make me that sandwich. Oh, and can you liquefy it too? It goes down easier that way.
The theory of everything! I fucked. Coming soon.
t-shirts afterwards. Who wants one? Tell them there's going to be cake.
We have cake.
No drinks.
Hey,
No drinks.
hey, hey, hey.